Welcome to Ask the Lawyer radio podcast with attorney Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates. This podcast features a recording of our most recent radio show aired weekly in New York City. We hope you enjoy the show, which features news, views, and interviews on matters such as immigration, personal injury, bankruptcy, divorce, family law, estate planning, wills and probate, deed transfers, civil rights, criminal defense, workers' compensation, and taxes, both individual and business. You can contact us at 855-768-8845 or visit us at www.askthelawyer.us. You have questions? We've got the answers.
Planning to travel to New York for the summer. In this segment, strip searches at JFK International Airport, one of the busiest ports of entry in the United States. The problem unfolds. Over the past year, numerous travelers, many elderly, chronically ill, or non-citizens, have reported being pulled aside at JFK, escorted into private rooms, and ordered to remove their clothing, sometimes even their underwear. These are not your routine pat-downs or TSA scans. We're talking invasive strip searches, often conducted by Customs and Border Protection or Transportation Security Administration agents. In particular, green card holders, visa travelers, and individuals with medical devices have borne the brunt of these increasingly aggressive searches. Legal experts say that since early 2025, federal enforcement at the border has intensified, especially under the banner of immigration control. What the law actually says. Let's break this down legally. Under the Fourth Amendment, Americans are protected from unreasonable searches and seizures. But, and here's the key, at international borders, that protection is more limited. U.S. courts distinguish between what's considered a routine search, like a bag check or a body scanner, and a non-routine search, like a strip search or body cavity exam. To strip search someone at the border, authorities must have something called reasonable suspicion. That means they must articulate specific facts suggesting a traveler is hiding drugs, weapons, or other contraband. And what doesn't count? Your age, medical condition, race, religion, or nervousness alone do not justify a strip search under the law. Segment 3. What is reasonable suspicion? Here's what courts have said might count as reasonable suspicion. A drug-sniffing dog alerting to your person. Suspicious travel patterns or evasive behavior. False documents or contradictory answers. But here's what doesn't justify a strip search. Wearing a colostomy bag. Using a walker or wheelchair. Speaking a foreign language or wearing a headscarf. Any such search without actual suspicion is a violation of constitutional rights. Plain and simple. What are your rights? Let's talk rights, because knowledge is power. If you're a U.S. citizen, you cannot be denied re-entry into the country, even if you refuse a strip search. Authorities can delay you or inspect your devices, but they can't bar you from coming home. And since a 2024 court ruling, CBP must get a warrant to search your smartphone at JFK. Green card holders also have strong protections. Refusing a strip search may cause delays, but it won't result in instant deportation. Immigration courts, not agents, decide who stays and who goes. But if you're traveling on a visa, things are trickier. CBP can deny you entry for refusing a strip search, revoke your visa, or put you on the next flight out. Refuse with respect, but know your tools. If you're asked to submit to a strip search, here's what you should do. Say, I do not consent to a strip search. I want to speak with a lawyer. Ask, what is the basis for this search? Get badge numbers. Write down everything. Never sign any waiver or confession without legal counsel. Remember, just because you're in an airport doesn't mean your rights are suspended. Segment 6. Legal recourse and real cases. Ageist. You're probably wondering, has anyone ever fought back? Yes, and with results. In 2010, A $33 million settlement was awarded in NYC over illegal strip searches at Rikers Island. In 1997, black women at O'Hare Airport won $1.9 million in a racial profiling case. At JFK itself, elderly women with medical devices were searched in 2011. While those cases didn't lead to payouts, they sparked outrage and national headlines. If you're a victim, you can file lawsuits for unreasonable search under the Fourth Amendment, due process violations under the Fifth, discrimination under equal protection, and even international tort claims if you're a foreign national. Reform and the road ahead. The ACLU and immigrant rights groups are working to reform these practices. The 2024 court ruling requiring warrants for phone searches at JFK was a major win. But broader reform is needed, especially to stop profiling of the elderly, immigrants, and people with disabilities. There are growing calls for officer retraining, clearer search protocols, stronger oversight on border searches inside the U.S., including the so-called CBP 100-mile zone. Remember, here's the takeaway. Just because you land at JFK doesn't mean you check your rights at the gate. Strip searches must meet strict legal criteria, and if they don't, you have the right to push back. If you or someone you know has experienced an invasive search, assert your rights. Document everything. Refuse to sign anything unclear. Get legal help. Lawsuits matter. Awareness matters more. Ask the lawyer. If you or a family member had this experience, ask the lawyer. Call 855-768-8845 or schedule an appointment at askthelawyer.us.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www